claim they're gonna bring more garbage trucks and the roll-on, container trucks down 38, they'd have to come from Fox Valley. So if you live on 38, traffic's gonna get a little busier. Debris blowing out of those trucks and out of the empty trucks, you ask the people who live along 30 down there, or the maintenance people on the tollway, what kind of a mess they have. Stormwater, they had their experts on stormwater and they showed all the design. And on the west side, we've got the Union Ditch, so we'll make sure there's adequate stormwater there. But to our Gaylord, you might be interested to know that Gorilla Road, which is our responsibility over on the east side of the expansion, they're gonna run that stormwater off into the Gorilla Road ditch. And I raised an issue on that. That's a pretty flat area over there, and that they're gonna run it east. Well, that's no man's land over there. And during times of flooding, that road's underwater, so farmers over there say. So someone's gonna have to talk to the tollway about that. That's gonna be a few years down the road. That's gonna be a major problem. So you've got all sorts of issues. And I'm sorry we can't take any action tonight, but I was hoping to get this group, citizens of the Cortland Township, to back a motion that we oppose expansion of the landfill.
Lydia wrote a letter that we all looked at and approved when this first came up to the county. Didn't you send that to the county board, Lydia, that letter that we wrote about this expansion? And we mentioned all of the environmental things, including that we also have two waste management over there. We have two of those, plus this, all in this county.
Right.
And I don't know if you ever got a copy of that or not. I don't even know if they even looked at it.
I doubt it. See, I was on the county board until a year and a half ago, and chairman of the committee that dealt with waste management. And I was able to hold this off for about 5 years.
Well, the county board isn't very firm on some things.
It's interesting, you know, they have about 100 to 125 people over there at the first hearing session, and then the crowd became smaller. Of all the people there, I looked around, and none of our Cortland town officials were there. And it just took a couple hours in discussion and public input, and we realized that
That we had already sent it in.
Cortland Township, or town officials, their silence was bought for $1 million.
No, we sent a letter in.
Town, he sent
Oh, the town.
That's a town, you may not be aware of it. That should have been a front page headline of the Chronicle, but it wasn't.
$1 million is how much money today.
Just to show you how the county board, the committee, the solid waste committee of 6, sat through the hearing, and they were the jury. Okay, it just happens that the county board, the week prior to this, passed a resolution to buy bonds as soon as this landfill expansion was approved. So how impartial do you think that county board committee and the county board themselves are?
What suggestions
It's
do
all
you
cut and dry.
have for us now?
Pardon?
Run by
What
Democrats.
suggestions do we have? Would you start a committee that people could belong to and go with you or something?
The work should have been done 2 or 3 years ago with just a real all-out effort to oppose any expansion.
I mean, we do have that letter on file, so we did.
Could you reactivate that letter?
Reactivate it?
Yes.
Could we? Sure.
And send it back again?
Oh, sure, we could send it back and ask them if they got the first copy. Mm-hmm.